Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the tips and tricks video on Oneplus One. So guys, I made two parts of it. I'll leave a link for the other part in the description area, so do check that out. So let's get started. So guys, this is the Oneplus X device. Starting right off, we have some nice screen gestures. So simply double tap on the screen to wake up the screen. And we can draw O on it to open the camera. So there we have it, the camera. And next, if we draw V on it, it will turn on the flash. If we do that again, it will turn it off. And we have some more gestures, like if we swipe using two fingers, it will play or pause the music. And if we, something's playing in the background. And now it's paused. You can also do other gestures like a greater than or a less than symbol to go to next or previous video. So anyway, these are all the gestures that you get. You can turn them on or off by going into settings, which I'll be showing you in a minute. So let me just turn on the device. And now this is your lock screen and you have some shortcuts down below. So on the left we have the dialer, on the center we have a lock, on the right we have the camera. So if you simply swipe right, it'll open up the dialer, and if you swipe left, it'll open up the camera. If you swipe up, it'll unlock the device. And while you're in the lock screen, you can simply swipe down to see all your notifications, and you can swipe them to dismiss them. And next, if you swipe down once again, you will get your toggles over here. So let's go to the desktop or the home launcher. So this is not actually the home launcher, this is the TSF shell. So to go to your home launcher, you can go to settings and you have an option that says home. Simply select that and you can choose your default home launcher. So let me just show you the Oneplus One launcher. So guys, this is the Oneplus One home launcher, very similar to the stock launcher or Google Now launcher. But instead of the Google Now, on the left we have something called as a shelf. So these are my recent apps, and below it we can find the frequent contacts. If you don't want any of these cards, simply swipe them to remove them. And if you want to add more, simply press this plus button and you can add from here. So as of now it's showing simply the recent or the frequent apps and the frequent contacts. We might get something new over time. So that's the shelf, and these are our home screens. If you want to remove any of the home screen, simply make sure you remove all the app shortcuts and widgets from that screen and it will be removed. As you can see, this is the last home screen now. So in that way we can add or remove home screens. And next, if we press and hold anywhere on the screen, we'll get additional options to rearrange the apps, to change the wallpaper, to add widgets, or go to settings. So guys, this top thing or the top bar is called as a status bar, and if we swipe from that, we'll get the notifications. So these are our notifications and these are our toggles. If you simply press on them, it will turn on or turn off those settings. And if you want additional options or additional settings, you can simply press and hold on them and you'll go to the settings page. So additionally, you can rearrange these toggles, but unfortunately you can't add any more of them. So to rearrange, simply press this button over here, and now you can simply move these toggles. You don't need to even long press them. Additionally, you have these two toggles. One is for the hotspot and the other one is for invert color. And once you're done, simply press this button once again and everything is fixed. So let me just show you by inverting the colors. So this is what it looks when you invert them. So I like the dark mode, so I'll leave it to that. So guys, these are the notifications, and we have normal notifications and persistent notifications. So a normal notification, when we swipe them, they will go, they're simply dismissed. But these are the persistent notifications. which won't go and will always be running in the background. So if you don't want to see any persistent notification or any notification at all, you can block them in two ways. So simply press and hold on any of the notification and you'll see this I button on the right. Simply press on that and you'll go to the app notification settings. So you can choose how to display these notifications, and if you wish, you can completely block this notification by enabling this toggle. Now if you'd see, the GSAM battery monitor app notification is gone. So let me turn that on again. So now we don't have it because I need to run it once more. So now we have a toggle. So guys, out of the box we don't have any special apps from Oneplus. So all that we have is the home launcher with this shelf, and the rest of the things are stock apps, and you won't get any bloatware. I guess you get additionally a Swift key keyboard inbuilt. Let me just check that out. So out of the box you get Swift key pre-installed. So let's go to settings and show you what this phone can do. So coming to the Wi-Fi, I guess this has a dual band. Let me just turn it on. So no, this has a single band Wi-Fi. It can detect access points only at 2.4 GHz. Additionally, if you want to save some more battery and turn off Wi-Fi when the display is turned off, simply go to menu, select advanced. You have this option over here that says keep Wi-Fi on during sleep. Simply set it to never. So now whenever your display turns off, your Wi-Fi will be turned off, and whenever your display is turned on, your Wi-Fi is turned on automatically if it was on earlier. You can also customize it using other automation apps. So guys, if you are using this device as a dual SIM phone and if you want to change SIM card settings, you need to come to this location, and over here you can choose your default SIM for calls, SMS and for cellular data. So if we go to more, we have the option to choose the default SMS app. Simply select this option and now you can select your default messaging app. Over here you have option to create a portable hotspot and even connect to a VPN. So if you scroll down, we have this home option. As I've just shown you, using this settings we can change the default home launcher. So this is the Oneplus launcher. So if I press the home button, I'm in the Oneplus launcher, and if I want to go to TSF shell launcher, then I'll simply select this option, and when I press home button it will take me to the TSF shell launcher. Next, if we go to buttons, we have the option to enable or disable the on-screen navigation bar. So if I enable this, we get this navigation bar down below, and the hardware capacitor buttons will be disabled. So as you can see, nothing's happening now. So additionally, we have this option to swap buttons. So if it is disabled, we have the back button over here and the recent button over here. Out of the box, this will be the default position of these buttons. So if you are used to having back button over here and recent button over here, simply enable this option to swap them. Additionally, you can enable just the home screen capacitor button by enabling this toggle. Now if I press the home button on the capacitor panel, so it's taking me to the home launcher. So if I want to disable it, go to the same location and disable this toggle. So as long as we have this on-screen navigation buttons, we are missing out on some shortcuts. So let me disable them. Now I have this option for long press and double tap. So I have set my home screen to open up app dialer when I long press it. So as you can see, I have opened app dialer. If you want, you can change it to open your phone dialer or Google or any app. So let me change the double tap action. Let me put the device to sleep when I double tap the home button. Turn off the screen. So when I double tap the home button, the display simply turns off. So you can change any of those settings by coming to the buttons section. Let's go back. If we go to the gestures, we have all these gestures, that is double tap to wake, open camera, toggle flashlight and music control. So if you are having any display related issues, like if your display simply turns on when your phone is in your pocket, or if the flash turns on for some reason, simply disable these options and simply enable whatever you want, or else you can simply turn off all the gestures by disabling this toggle. If we go to display, we have the option to enable or disable auto brightness from here. I don't know why Google has kept it over here. It would have been great if there was a small checkbox over here, like most other devices. So from here we can change the brightness levels, you can change the wallpaper of the device and the lock screen. You can change the sleep policy. So guys, we have this option that says ambient display. So if you enable it, when you get a notification, your screen simply turns on and shows you the notification in black and white mode. So let me just give you a quick preview of that. Knock knock. So guys, I just got a notification and the display simply turns on and turns off. So that's ambient display for you. So additionally, we have something called as proximity wake. If you enable it, you can do some gesture like this and it will simply wake the device and show you the notifications. And we can change the size of the font from here. Let me set it to huge, and this is what a huge font looks like. Let's go back to normal. We can set the device to portrait or landscape or auto rotate from this option over here. And finally over here we have the screencast option. So we even have a toggle for that, screencast. So we have a Chromecast over here. So anyway, let's go on. There is another part of the same video which is just a continuation of this. So I'll leave a link for that in the description area, so do check that out. In case if I have missed anything, it might be in the other video, and if it isn't there, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this.